morning to one and all present here. I'm Nageshwari, the Creative Coordinator of Monetics Association. I'm Muthukartika, Placement Secretary of Monetics Association, PV hosting today's event. ஒரு வெற்றியின் அளவு என்பது அதன் உயரத்தை பார்த்து அளவிடப்படுவதல்ல, எவ்வளவு தடைகளை தாண்டி வெற்றி பெறுகிறோம் என்பதில் இருக்கிறது. இதற்கு சிறந்த உதாரணம் Decorum 360, the official newsletter of the postgraduate and research department of economics. The department takes the privilege of reviving it after its creation. Adding a feather to the cap, the department also conducts socio-economic survey every year on current social need to progress social responsibility among students. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate excellence. With extreme delight, we welcome you all to the release of Decorum 360 and the socio-economic survey report. முயற்சி நெல்லை மூச்சுள்ளவரை, வெற்றி நெல்லை முயற்சி உள்ளவரை. இன்றைய நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு அனைவரையும் வரவேற்பதில் பெருமை கொள்கிறது the PG and Research Department of Economics. Thank you. The beauty of a lamp is not in its physical form, but in the radiance it emits. I request the degree please to light the picture and set the tone for the program.
my guy. I'm head of the department of College of Research. Colleagues, my friends, students, and a very warm good morning to you all. I wanted to start the welcome address by welcoming the principal, but suddenly he just got a phone call and some urgent work in the office. He has left. He will be joining us again. So on behalf of the all, since he was there, I would like to welcome him. I'm very happy and honored to welcome our chief guest today, Moses Sir, who is the managing director of Allison. You will get a detailed introduction about him later. So he has taken the time out and joined us here. He is not new to us. He has been part of our family. He has been helping us and he will continue doing so. I'm happy to welcome our editor of today's newsletter, Madam Mandira. Dr. Umapati, and the two student editors sitting here. Along with that, I welcome my staff members, my team, and one and all present guests who has helped us to do the program. I hope goes on well, then you will get a free introduction to the method we have made to bring out this newsletter. Before I say thank you, I would like to say Decorum 360 was coined by our former head of the department, Dr. S. Narasimhan sir, in the year 2010, and almost 4 to 5 years, issues were coming out regularly. In those times, he was the chief editor. Mandira and myself were helping him out to bring the issues. And I don't know, for some reason, the issue was stopped. Once he took over as a principal, something happened. Some unavoidable reasons, the issue didn't come out for a long time. So when I took over as the head chef, it was my dream to bring out 360, and we have successfully brought on today. And I would like to say this issue is dedicated to Dr. S. Narasimhan. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Root of all goodness lies in the soil of appreciation. I request Professor J.P. Jaideep, Head, PG and Research Department of Economics, to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. K. Moses, with a shawl. I request Dr. T. Umapati, sir, to present the chief guest to the moment. I request Professor J.P. Jaideep to felicitate our former head, Dr. R. Balasubramaniam, sir, to felicitate with a shawl. Sir. I welcome Janvi, Creative Secretary of Monitors Association, to introduce our chief guest, Mr. K. Moses. It's an absolute honor to introduce our chief guest, Mr. K. Moses, who is currently the Managing Director at Allison Transmission. a manufacturing company based in the United States. It supplies automatic transmissions to over 250 original equipment manufacturers globally, including Ashok Leyland and Tata. In the year 1997, he completed his Masters of Engineering from Guru Nanak Dev University. He has a diploma in management operations from the All India Management Association in the year 2006. He has lots of expertise in handling the complete plant operations like quality management, purchasing plant, finance, manpower management. He is an expert in working on international and multicultural environments with the distinction of exploring new opportunities. He possesses sound expertise in cost analysis, resource planning, and feasibility studies for new projects and ventures. He has served as the General Manager in Western India for 9 years, and he was the Operations Head of Motorola India. He has received the Management by Objective Award for 3 consecutive years for achieving manufacturing objectives. He was recognized as the best employee of the plant in the year 2001. He served in the Indian Air Force as a Class 1 Gazetted Officer for 6 years, where he was recognized as an exceptional officer by the Directorate of Air Staff Inspection. It's truly an honor to have such a versatile individual with us. Welcome, sir. I request my chief guest to address the gathering.
Good morning to everyone. Thank you so much. That's very nice to hear. First and foremost, I want to thank the HOD of the department and the principal and the rest of us for giving me an opportunity this morning to say a few words and be part of a younger crowd. Particularly when people read about my profile, I tend to get very nervous. My age is very clearly known here, right? And particularly when you are with a very, very young crowd. So I just want to share few things. For the point, I'll just give a brief. And since you are all studying as students, I want to share our experience. Several years back, I was also a student like every one of you. Before I start, first of all, I want to tell you one thing. 33 years I've been working in 3 different multinational companies apart from Air Force. But I am trying to release a newsletter in 33 years. I was not able to do it. For the first time, I see it in this college. The newsletter communication is going out. So congratulations to the entire team. It is not easy at all. In fact, I was telling yesterday to my directors, I'm going to a place where a newsletter is being released, whereas I couldn't do a newsletter release in the last 33 years. So certainly I would like to take some advice from the team on the dais as to how this college is doing it. This is the only college I have been to WCC, Anna University, Lila College, MCC, and so many other colleges. I have not seen industrial visits encouraging students to participate in various activities, newsletters, and all that in any college. I'm only seeing it in this PG Vaishnav College. So congratulations. This is a very, very proud moment, right? Only when you don't have all that and when you have such opportunity in a college, you really understand the importance of those activities. All right, coming to the subject of what I wanted to speak. 3 years or 3 to another 2 years of PG, 5 years, you all study in a college. And what is it that we take, and when you go outside, what is it that you all have to be prepared? That is very, very important. Nalla therinjikonga. 3 years to 5 years, you are all studying. Now, 5 years later, what is the economic condition? What are the opportunities? What is the career growth? What is it that I should be prepared about? Is what I wanted to speak about in the next 5 to 10 minutes. First and foremost, you have to understand one thing. There are about 350 multinational companies in state of Tamil Nadu. 350. In fact, this afternoon I'm meeting the Guidance Bureau Department Chairman and Managing Director in the OMR office. And one thing they are trying to see is this 350, they would like to make it 550 companies here in the next 2 to 3 years time frame. That means 500 250 multinational companies, they don't want people like me. என்ன மாதிரியான people யாருமே பார்க்கறது இல்ல. இனிமே வர காலத்துல the younger generation, that is you people, are the ones people are looking at it. ஒரு காலத்துல managing directors are 50 plus, 55 கூட போயிடும். But today they want managing director at the age of 35 and 40, right? So nobody wants a old person like me, I'm a very old man, right? So people look at younger people. In fact, when we are launching another new department division inside the facility, we are planning to invest quite a bit. Our recruitment process has been pathina. We want at the age group of 22 to 25. This is how in a market scenario, all industries, they want the young crowd. When we present it to the senior leadership, the first thing that they ask is, what is the average age group in a company? In a company, which is like 15 years old, overall we are a 100-year-old company. We look at between 25 to 35 is the average age group. Why I am telling all this is, today every company, every industry, every department is looking for young people like you. They are not looking at what the qualification, they are not looking at which college you come from. What they look at is three things. Other than I wanted to share with you, and that you should be the one you should all be focusing upon. One point that people look at it, and I want to tell that to you before I wrap it up. First is self-initiative. ஒரு கம்பெனில ஒரு எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் என்னன்னா, யாருமே யாருக்காவது சொல்லிதான் செய்யணும்னு இல்லாம அவங்களா எடுத்து சுயமா இதை எடுத்து செய்யற செல்ஃப் இனிஷியேட்டிவ் தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ட்ரைட் that people look into it. I have interviewed more than 400 people in my career, senior levels, mid levels and all that. Many places எங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ப்ராப்ளம் என்னன்னா, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க நாங்க செய்யலாம். இன்னைக்கு what the world is looking at is not சொன்ன பிறகு செய்யறது. On their own, you take self-initiative and do things. Remember, ஒரு இன்டர்வியூல எக்கனாமிக்ஸை குறிச்சோ, சைக்காலஜியை குறிச்சோ, சயின்ஸை குறிச்சோ, எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு 33 yearsல we have interviewed thousands of people. We have never done that. ஒருவேளை அந்த மாதிரி ஹார்ட்கோர் டெக்னிக்கல் எல்லாம் கேட்டிருந்தாங்கன்னா நான் செலக்டே ஆயிருக்க மாட்டேன் ஒரு கம்பெனில. Right? So bottom line, what we need to have is attitude of self-initiative. இது ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியம். Embrace that. And the self-initiative, when you are trying to do it, there are many times you will fail and fall and get into trouble. யாரெல்லாம் எடுத்து செய்யறாங்களோ அவங்களாவே ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்து நிறைய அப்டக்கிள்ஸ் இருக்கும், நிறைய பிரச்சனைகள் இருக்கும், நிறைய ஃபெயிலியர்ஸ் இருக்கும். அதை குறித்து கவலைப்படாதீங்க. இன்னைக்கு every industry, every company, I'm repeating this very clearly, today's modern scenario on everything is, எவ்வளவு தப்பு பண்ணாலும் ஒரு செல்ஃப் இனிஷியேட்டிவ் எடுத்தாங்கன்னா people appreciate that very much. That is the first point that I would request all of you to look into it. ஒரு ஈவெண்ட், ஒரு ஆக்டிவிட்டி, ஒரு ஹோம்ல பண்றீங்க, இல்லாட்டி காலேஜ்ல பண்றீங்க, இல்ல ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்குள்ள ஒரு ஈவெண்ட் நடத்துறீங்க, anything that you want to bring in, first point is self-initiative. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பார்ப்போம் how the person is on his own taking that initiative. Next point is called perseverance. ஒரு self-initiative எடுக்கும் போது there is going to be lot of challenges. I told you very clearly. And the self-initiative problems வரும்போது when you stop it and then you don't do it, then it becomes a failure. That is what happened in the newsletter in my company too. Many people took self-initiative, but the participation was very poor. People don't show interest on that. And then what happens? The person loses interest, the person who is leading it, and they drop it. That becomes a failure on the perseverance. இன்னைக்கு அந்த perseverance, விடாமுயற்சி, ஃபாலோ பண்ணி அதை முடிக்கலைன்னா people are not going to take us. That is the second one. The third one would be finally the execution. அதை ஒரு செல்ஃப் இனிஷியேட்டிவ் எடுத்துட்டோம், அதை நிறைய ஃபாலோ பண்றோம். ஆனா அதை நம்ம அந்த லூப்பை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி முடிக்கலைன்னா, எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ணலைன்னா, we will be a big failure. And the project fails, everything fails across. So these are the three aspects that I want people to look into it. என்னுடைய கம்பெனில இன்னைக்கு நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 400 பேர் இருக்காங்க. ஒருத்தருக்கு கூட ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் டிரான்ஸ்மிஷன் அந்த டிரான்ஸ்மிஷன் ப்ராடக்ட குறிச்சு ஒரு நாலேஜ் கூட கிடையாது. இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் இஸ் a 100-year-old product. It was part of General Motors. It became an independent company. But அந்த 400 பேருக்கும் அந்த ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் டிரான்ஸ்மிஷன் பத்தி ஏதாவது தெரிஞ்சு நாங்க அவங்களை வேலைக்கு எடுத்தோமான்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்னைக்கு கிடையாது. That is the truth. And on their own they took that self-initiative. On their own they followed up and they studied, and on their own they executed. இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற என்னுடைய 9 டைரக்டர்ஸும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா கீழ இருந்து மேல வந்து அவங்களா அந்த ஒரு இனிஷியேட்டிவ் எடுத்து அவங்களா அதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணி படிச்சு அதுல வர கஷ்டத்தை விடாம பண்ணனாலதான் இன்னைக்கு அவங்க டைரக்டர்ஸா இருக்காங்க. ஃபைனலா ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லி முடிக்கிறேன். கோவிட் டைம் there was a girl who was in that ஒரகடம், எங்க ஃபேக்டரியை சுத்தி டெய்லி நான் பார்ப்பேன், ஒரு கேட் கிட்ட அந்த கேர்ள் வாஸ் ஸ்டாண்டிங் எவ்ரி டே. ஒரு 5 days நான் கோவிட் டைம் பார்க்கும்போது அந்த கேர்ள் அந்த இடத்துல பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன். So one day I told my security, அவங்கள உள்ள அனுப்புங்க, அவங்க என்னமோ பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க, what is it, let's take a look at it. Then I found out கோவிட் டைம்ல அவங்களுடைய ஃபாதர் தொலைச்சு போயிட்டாங்க. அவர் உயிரோட இருக்காரான்னு தெரியாது. இந்த பொண்ணு ஸ்ரீபெரும்புத்தூர்ல நடந்தே வந்து ஒரகடத்துல வந்து அவங்களுடைய ஃபாதர் அவங்களுடைய அப்பாவை தேடி she will be searching. So I asked her, what have you studied, what do you do? She has 3 sisters and 2 brothers, 5 people in the family. No money. நடந்துதான் 20 kilometers வந்து டெய்லி சர்ச் பண்ணிட்டு அங்க தண்ணி குடிச்சிட்டு then she goes back. So I asked her, what have you studied? She said, I have done BBA. So my company people said, for BBA candidate, right, what is the opportunity we can give? There is no job in the engineering side. And all my department people said, this person will not work out. ஏதாவது சாப்பாட்டுக்கோ காசு கொடுத்துட்டு we cannot help her out. So I said, I saw in her only one thing, அந்த விடாமுயற்சி, right, perseverance to search her father. Someday I should get my father. And she doesn't know, 20 kilometers she walked. She had no food. She was searching her father. So எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது என்னன்னா ஒரு மாஸ்க் போட்டிருந்தாங்க, பட் கண்ணில் ஒரு ஸ்பார்க். அந்த ஸ்பார்க் இஸ் perseverance. நான் விட்டு விடவே மாட்டேன். I will find out where my father is. So we said, we'll give you a contract job, right? We'll give you a contract role for 3 months, just for 90 days. And let's see how you do it. Daily you come here, and we gave her shoes, we gave her uniform. So she will come, break time, she'll go in search of her father, and all that happened. Third month came in, and I just had one of my morning meetings with my directors. I was just asking, 3 months over, what do we do? You won't believe, 9 directors சொன்னது என்னன்னா, நாங்க எங்க டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல எடுத்துக்கிறோம், இந்த பொண்ணை நாங்க விடுறதா இல்ல. இன்னைக்கு அதே பொண்ணு within 3 years has become the senior manager in my company, right? A PBA girl with no knowledge on engineering, no knowledge on transmission. இன்னைக்கு என்னன்னா மேனுஃபேக்சரிங்லயும் கேட்கறாங்க, குவாலிட்டிலையும் கேட்கறாங்க, லாஜிஸ்டிக்ஸ்ல கேட்கறாங்க, ஃபைனான்ஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல கேட்கறாங்க. அந்த கேர்ளுக்கு பயங்கர டிமாண்ட். ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது. 3 things she did. She had the self-initiative. She believed in herself. She had that perseverance. விடவே போறதில்ல. இன்னமும் தேடிட்டு இருக்கா. 2 years ஆயிடுச்சு. 2 to 3 years. Still she says, my father is somewhere alive. I'll go and search. And she executed. She recently got married to a doctor, right? and she has become a very successful person. And I know that girl one day will become a director in the company. So young people, one advice that I would give is don't worry about what you study. Make use of the opportunity. Put your self-initiative, aggressively do the perseverance and do the execution to whatever you can. உங்கள்கிட்ட முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு இருக்கிறத வச்சு பண்ணுங்க. இந்த ஆட்டிடியூட ஒரு கம்பெனில யார் பார்த்தாலும் இன்னைக்கு they will immediately hire that person. பழைய காலத்துல எங்க பீரியட்ல எல்லாம் எப்படின்னா you should have BTech, MTech, you should have one MBA, you should have multiple qualification. Education is a must, qualification is a must, but above all, what matters is these three things: self-initiative, perseverance, execution. In the மூணையும் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, I am sure I can see lot of directors to the future companies. And this college, certainly I see the initiative. In fact, I just saw your HOD saying, immediate no trip plan பண்ணணும், we should do for the students. We should get into that. Very, very rare. One time பண்ணுவாங்க அப்படியே விட்டுருவாங்க. But I see a follow-up of perseverance from your own HOD to make this as a successful model for the young students. So I wish you all the best. Think about these three words, and I am telling you, I have met more than 100 CEOs, several companies. These three things are the ones that they look into a person. So I wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was truly inspiring. I would like to call Dr. R. Balasubramaniam, former Head, Teaching and Research Department of Economics, to address the gathering.
Well, good morning to one and all. Dr. Moses, Dr. Jaydeep, Dr. Mahbudi, Dr. Mandira Data, students representatives, Dr. Santosh Babu, principal of the college, Dr. Ashok Kumar Mundraji, secretary of the college. Well, first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Jaydeep, the head of the Department of Economics, for having invited me to speak today. But I never expected that he should call me in this meeting. Well, as Dr. Moses clearly pinpointed the three important factors in which the younger generations, particularly the students community, to embrace for in order to secure employment opportunities. Well, self-discipline, self-commitment, self-devotion, self-initiative, and whatnot. These things are all must for everyone for aspiring a job. So in this moment of time, I would like to congratulate Dr. Jaydeep for having brought out the Decorum 360 newsletter of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Economics, DG Vaishnava College. Along with that, economic survey report, socio-economic survey report. I am doubly happy because of the fact that when Dr. Narasimhan was heading the department, he was the brainchild behind this Decorum 360 newsletter. And as the head of the department rightly pointed out, it went on excellently for some years. But unfortunately, for obvious reasons, it was dropped out, it was stopped. But today, I could see the younger generation, younger faculty members of the economics department are all committed to work again to bring out successfully the Decorum 360 newsletter. So what is Decorum 360 newsletter? why we should have it, why we should read, because it contains the current updated knowledge of the global economy, not only India, but global economy. And students can very well contribute, whatever the area you choose, you can contribute, maybe monthly newsletter or quarterly or half yearly or yearly, what, I don't know. But you can contribute your knowledge in the form of an article for publication in the Decorum 360 newsletter. I'm very happy to see Dr. Mandira Dutta again editing the Decorum 360 newsletter. Previously also she was involved. Many faculty members were involved. Dr. Umapati and Dr. Narayan also there, and other faculty members. We all can take advice and suggestion from these faculty members for writing an article. Well, that is very, very important, and first time in the history of D.G. Vaishnava College, the history of City College, I would say that socio-economic survey. See, this socio-economic survey, the checkered history, you trace or if you look at the evolution of this survey, again when Dr. Narasimhan was heading the department in 1997, first year itself, he took many students. He himself accompanied with other faculty members to some 30 to 40 kilometers from here, some villages, and surveyed very nicely and took a lot of interest in collecting data and so on. But later on, it was kept for rest. It was kept under dryer. And several years, every year, it's a ritual affair, survey being conducted. Nothing came out of the survey. Even the faculty members and students did not know much about the outcome of the survey and so on. I don't know the reason behind it, but survey was done, report is there, as survey conducted, such date, etc. But the impact of survey and the outcome of survey, nobody knows, because nobody interested in bringing out the survey report. But today I could see Dr. Jaideep, a young, dynamic, very innovative, very principled head of the Department of Economics, along with young faculty members, bringing out in a nutshell not only the Decorum 360 newsletter, but also the socio-economic survey report. So this is itself a very important thing in academic life. To read the survey report, you will come to know what is happening in different village economy within this Chennai city or outskirts of the Chennai city. You can know the educational background, demographic background, and also you can know their income, their expenditure, their consumption, their way of living, their way of spending, and their way of outlook, and the entire economy of the village being captured through the survey. So it is a very, very important, survey report to be read again and again to know that what is happening in villages or suburban areas of Chennai city or Tiruvallur district or Kanchipuram district. So I congratulate Dr. Jaideep and the other big young team. I don't want to name out everyone, but all are involved, even students, PG students, UG students, organizers, students representatives, etc., for bringing out both the Decorum 360 newsletter and the socio-economic survey report. This will tell other city colleges also to, follow the DG Vaishnava College about the newsletter and the survey report. So I congratulate the Department of Economics, students, etc., for bringing out this today, and I'm very happy to participate. And I wish that this should not be stopped this year alone. Next year, even after Professor Jaideep retirement, Dr. Umapati and his team should continue the legacy of especially the socio-economic survey report. So that we can send it to Government of Tamil Nadu Planning Commission also, Central Planning Commission also, and Ministry of Finance also. So let them know that the students community here at the Vaishnav College have done an excellent work in completely, surveying the entire village in terms of various yardsticks, various indicators, and the conclusion will reveal that what type of economy we are having, etc., and comparability with other South Indian state villages or North Indian state villages can be done. So this is a very important landmark in the academic arena, wherein that everyone should take a lead out of the academic excellence of D.G. Vaishnav College Economics Department and carry out the survey throughout the year if time permits, if the funds are available. And many industries are there, as the chief guest, Dr. Moses, pointed out 350 multinational companies are there in Chennai, and they are going to have on board another 200 multinational companies, and it requires a lot of youngsters for job promotion, etc. But at the same time, these companies also must give funds, college like D.G. Vaishnav College Economics Department, to carry out every quarterly the survey of different villages. First, you do it in Tiruvallur village, then you take up Kanjipuram, then faraway districts, etc., etc. Then it will be a very kind of thing where even in the budget they look forward to Vaishnava College report. So that should be the correct ideology, correct planning for the Department of Economics to move forward with that angle. Therefore, I appreciate all the students, and the entire faculty, principal, and the secretary sir, Dr. Mugraji, for having given me this opportunity. Thank you so much. I've taken much time. It's a great thing. I'm very proud about this college, about the department. Even after retirement 5 years, still they are inviting me to all the functions. I'm very, very happy to participate and interact with the students. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your encouraging words, sir. I request Janvi to brief the gathering about Decorum 360, the official newsletter of PG and Research Department of Economics. Morning, everyone. Today I stand before you not just as the bearer of news, but to share with you the journey we've come through. This newsletter is not a mere collection of words on paper. It's a reflection of our collective experiences and a celebration of the human spirit. Our newsletter is not just ink on paper. It's a bridge connecting us, uniting our minds and our thoughts. Teamwork isn't about working together. It's about forging connections, supporting each other, and achieving something greater than any of us could have done on our own. When we work as a team, we share the burden of challenges, celebrate the victories, and provide a network of support that goes beyond our titles. It's in these moments we share a sense of unity and belonging. And reflecting on the past 2 months, we realized that the times when we faced seemingly huge challenges, it was only our determination and our shared commitment that has brought us to this very moment. The emotions of teamwork are complex yet beautiful. There's the thrill of collaborating on a successful project, the satisfaction of knowing you've contributed to a greater purpose, and the genuine sense of camaraderie you feel for your teammates. Having said that, in this newsletter, you will find a collection of academic and non-academic events, cultural accolades, upcoming events, and more that showcase the remarkable work carried out by our department. We believe that sharing these insights is crucial not only to keep everyone informed, but because it reflects the depth and breadth of our department's activities and the people who make it possible. Our team has been working diligently to curate everything by investing their time and making this newsletter a reality. We may also use this project to look ahead, to envision the future that we're heading towards, because the words within these pages are just the beginning. Our department has much more to achieve and countless stories yet to be written. I take this moment to thank the editorial team of Decorum 360, wherever you guys are seated, for your dedication, your creativity, your unwavering commitment to the success of this project. Our newsletter is a reflection of the passion that all of you bring. It's a window into the minds
milestones, the accomplishments that define us as a team. I would like to thank the editor and the chief editor for the crucial role they've played in shaping the newsletter, their keen attention to detail, and their valuable feedback. The heart of any successful organization is not just its strategies, projects, or goals, it's the people that bring life to its mission. Together, we have achieved this milestone, and there are undoubtedly more to come. This newsletter is just a reminder of what we can accomplish when we work together. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. Now I welcome Sriram, Vice President of Montrix Association, to introduce the editorial board of Decorum 360 and Socioeconomic Survey Report.
Jai Shri Krishna. United we stand, divided we fall. Teamwork is the collaboration effort of individuals working together towards a common goal, leveraging each member's strengths and skills. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the dedicated team members of our newsletter for their unwavering commitment to delivering engaging content and consistently meeting deadlines. Now, I would like to introduce the editorial team of Decorum 360. Dr. Professor J.P. Jaideep sir, the Chief Editor, Assistant Professor Ms. Mandira Datta, the Editor, and the core team consists of Janavi Sri from 3rd BA, Pragalti from 3rd BA Economics, Muthu Kartika from 3rd BA, Nageshwari from 2nd BA, Zenith from 1st MA, Sri Bharanika from 1st MA, Diksha from 2nd BA, Gaurav from 2nd BA, Latika from 1st BA, Darsha from 1st BA, Shakti Sambhavi from 1st BA, Preeti from 1st BA, and myself, Sriram, from 1st MA. தனி ஒருவனுக்கு உணவில்லை எனில் இச்சகத்தினை அழித்திடுவோம் என்றான் பாரதி. I'm delighted to announce the release of the socio-economic survey report conducted last year by former head of the department, Dr. T.S. Prema, the principal investigator, and assistant professor, Dr. N. Abhinami, the assistant investigator. The survey was about the impact of the Chief Minister's breakfast scheme on the children in primary education in the Tiruvallur district. The enthusiastic editorial team of the socio-economic survey report are Editor-in-Chief, Dr. T.S. Prema, Sub-Editor, Dr. N. Abhinami, and the student editorial board consists of P. Dinesh, B.V. Jeevan Vijayakumar, P. Tamarasan, P. Mithun Kumar, P. Varshini, S. Nageshwari, S. Santosh, and designer M. Pragalti. Thank you.
Thank you, Sriram. The wait is over. Now it's time to release the newsletter. I request our chief guest, Mr. K. Moses, to release Decorum 360. I request our sir to receive the first copy of it. We're also delighted to release socio-economic survey report. Thank you all. I call Sheena to propose the vote of thanks.
என்னன்றி கொன்றார்க்கும் உய்வுண்டாம் உய்வில்லை செய்நன்றி கொன்ற மகர். Today, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude. This moment is a culmination of not just an event, but a journey of collaboration, support, and shared experience. As I express this vote of thanks, I wish to convey the depth of my emotions and appreciation. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. K. Moses, for sharing his valuable insights about his dream of releasing his own newsletter, the potential opportunities for our students in the job market, and the three traits required for an ideal employee: self-initiative, perseverance, and execution. Thank you, sir. Leadership is about leading from the front, ready to learn new things, being energetic all the time. And our beloved principal, Captain S. Santosh Babu sir, embraces all these qualities. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Santosh Babu sir for his constant support for all our department's activities. I extend my gratitude to the former head of the department, Dr. R. Balasubramanian sir, for his continuous support for all the initiatives of the department. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our esteemed head of the department and the chief editor of the newsletter, Professor J.P. Jaydeep sir, for his unwavering support for the newsletter. It is not an easy task to carry forward the legacy of the department from where it was done. He has done it and he continues to do it. 10 years ago, he was the advisor for the creation of the department's newsletter. Now, he is the anchor of the newsletter. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the man behind the newsletter, Professor J.P. Jaydeep sir. I would like to extend our gratitude to someone who has played a crucial role in keeping us informed and engaged. Our esteemed assistant professor and the editor of the newsletter, Ms. Mandira Dattana. The role of an editor is often a behind-the-scenes one, but the impact they have cannot be overstated. 10 years ago, she had earned the trust and confidence of the former head of the department, Dr. S. Narasimhan sir, who gave her the Herculean task of being the editor of the newsletter. Fast forward to 2023, she has once again earned the trust and confidence of the current head of the department, Professor J.P. Jaydeep sir. She has been a source of inspiration for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the editor on the toes, Ms. Mandira Dattana. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation and admiration for the outstanding work that the creative and editorial team has done in crafting our newsletter. Your dedication, creativity, and talent have transformed our ideas into a visually stunning and engaging publication. From the eye-catching design to the compelling content, your contributions have truly elevated the quality and impact of our newsletter. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Narendra Modi, has been a strong advocate for women empowerment, Nari Shakti. And here at the Department of Economics at DG Vaishnav College, we have almost an all-women crew, right from content collection to designing the newsletter to proof checking to masters of the ceremony. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the women who broke the glass ceiling, the creative and the editorial team. United we stand, divided we fall. Ram Setu was not built just by Hanuman and his team. It was a team effort of the monkey army, bears, and squirrels. Likewise, our newsletter was built not by a single person, but by an army of supporters. I would like to extend my gratitude to all those who helped us in building the newsletter and made our dream into a reality. And to the audience, you have been the lifeblood of this event. Your active participation and enthusiasm have created an atmosphere of learning and collaboration that we will carry with us long after this event concludes. Let us carry the spirit of gratitude, collaboration, and emotion forward in our lives. Let us continue to support and uplift each other, making the world a better place. Once again, from the depths of my heart, I thank each and every one of you for being a part of this unforgettable journey. Your presence has made all the difference. Thank you, and may our paths cross again in the future. Jai Hind.
I request the most talented editorial board of Decorum 360 to please come on the dais. The student team, without you, it's not possible. Please come on the dais. The entire editorial board of Decorum 360. A big round of applause. Sriram, Janvi, Pragati, Muthukartika, Nageshwari, Zeenat, Shri Varamika, Diksha, Gaurav, Latika, Darsha, Shakti Shambhavi, Pritish. One more time, give it up for the editorial board. I request my friend and Dr. Please come on the dais. A big round of applause. Absolutely humble person, but the kind of work that he does is absolutely brilliant. One more time for your professor, your teacher, and my friend, Dr. Anurag. I request the students responsible for the socio-economic survey report to please come up on the dais. Only she is there because others are past students. Thank you. Kindly raise the national anthem.